Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and talk about cacti.
Cacti are interesting.
Cacti.
They got flowers. They got juice.
They
In
got
Avatar:
flesh.
The Last Airbender, the juice makes you trip. Yeah, they got flesh. They got spikes.
Yeah,
big
the
cactus,
spikes are
there's
really
small
the
cactus.
thing that they're kind of famous for, I feel like. Yeah,
thought
no
it was
David
looking
again.
like this.
When's David coming back?
Oh no, it was supposed to only be a couple weeks, but now they have to find an opening for a different time.
I see.
So I don't know.
I see.
How's everybody doing?
He should be
Pretty good.
here in like an hour or so.
All right.
Doing okay.
So good.
So good, Brian says.
Just the best. All right.
Just the best. Can't you
Oh,
tell?
God.
Can't you tell how excited we all are? We're all just sitting here. We're so enthusiastic.
Look, yeah, hang on. I gotta jump out and then jump back in.
We all have the personality of a cactus. Oh man. Oh, he's back.
He's
I
back.
just
He heard that slide about him being like a cactus, and he was like, "That bastard."
I'm out.
Here, dude.
that's so weird. My Discord is like everyone freezes when I pull up my video.
Freezes when what?
Like when I start my video, all of your tiles are frozen.
Oh no. Maybe
That's
your
weird.
computer ain't got the juice anymore.
I mean,
Nope. Maybe he's decided he's out.
It's too much.
the freak.
Are you running it in browser mode, not realizing it? That's what I do all the time. I'm like, why does this look so bad? I'm like, oh,
Browser mode?
using
Is there?
browser Discord mode rather than the app.
Not actually using the app. Yeah, I've done that.
Oh.
I have not done that. I don't think
I've
ever.
never done that once. I was about to say, I don't think I've ever made that mistake because it would look different instantly.
Well, I click the app to start it, so I don't even
The app
know.
starts on startup.
That's weird. Alright.
I don't even know why they have a browser client anymore.
People like me.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Why do you use the browser client?
Too lazy to open up the program, so I just pull it up in Chrome.
Isn't it set to... What? That's more work! Isn't it set to open by default on startup?
I've joined Discord servers before, like public ones, and it automatically opens in a browser setting.
Well, that depends on how you have your computer.
I'm
configured.
saying if you join a Discord from like an internet page, it'll take
Yeah.
you to the browser.
It'll open up the
version.
app on mine.
Oh, really? It doesn't do that. It takes me to the browser mode.
You have to allow webhook extensions.
All right. We all good? Did you get it figured out there,
Yeah,
Brian?
now it's. I just turned it off and turned it back on again.
That
Yep.
is
Oh, holy grail.
that is the thing to do.
Thing to do.
I have a
Yeah,
colleague that
best
gets
thing
so pissed at me when I tell her to do that. Like, I'm having this
So
problem
true.
with this. I'm like, just try it. She's
Yep.
like, that's not the answer. That's not always the answer. I'm like, it's about to be for you. I'm gonna turn you off.
Whatever minor problem you have, restart it. I bet you that'll work. And if it won't, we'll go from there. If it won't, then we'll unplug the mouse or keyboard, which is the second thing you're most likely to be having a problem with.
If that doesn't work, I'll just unplug you.
I'll just do a hard reset on your whole life. Just
Yep. Red pill, blue pill. Let's go.
then I'm gonna give you kung fu.
I know kung fu. Show me.
All right.
I like how he leans in when he says it. Show me. All right, so last time, you guys... What happened last time? You were at the Ivia's mansion. You had arrived there the previous session and noticed lots of people walking around. It was all Graven's people. You decided to give all the stuff you found in there to Mouse, Merton, and Testuzmo. They went back to the tower with all of it, while Jace, Vonic, and Saturn stayed there to talk to Graven and his people. You, through a series of good charisma checks. You talked to Graven, and he basically told you that he didn't give the order to for the assassination on the Aegis, and that he needed a place to stay for a while to lay low, which you guys sort of came to an agreement on, that he could hang out there. He also told you that it was likely some other third party that had done it. And let's see, what else happened? I got a thing to look up.
Can I have a recap on him? Why do we trust him?
I mean, I don't know if you trust him, but you did some work for him in exchange for information about the whereabouts of the Emancipators, which you then dealt with.
What was the
He also
work
gave
order
us
for
thick
him?
tattoos.
Yeah, he gave you tattoos as well.
Oh, he's the one to give us the tattoos.
Yeah.
And he hates the Aegis, so...
Yeah,
Extra bonus.
he said he was no fan of the Aegis, but he didn't give the order, and there was no reason for him to even want to, because he had found a way to do his business while they were there. So, yeah, I found the Guild of Shadow needed to relocate. Graven offered information about the things that he sold to Reginald Boley, who he called Draga, in exchange for finding out what happened to Lucia, his lieutenant, because she is presumably the one who led the assassination. Mouse found evidence that Tasserin was making magic items for something called the Aftermath through work order / receipt things. And that's kind of where we left off. Mouse found Merton found some chalk fallen behind a desk.
Go Martin.
Yo, I wrote down the name Pren Dresda.
Yes, that is. So you and Saturn made a history check. Saturn nat 20'd it, and he was the one who saw it, or he was the one who saw it first anyway. So you guys remembered that you had seen up on the big board of red yarn of Truth Digger that he had something along the lines of there was some organization looking to unseat the Aegis, and it was maybe even started by Pren Dresda, who was one of the members of the Third Eye, which was an adventuring party that helped during the Graylin Nethalon Wars, and she also helped to start the Aegis along with Blackthane, the famous wizardy guy. That's his first name. Cogrid Blackthane.
So, she maybe started the thing that's taking down the thing that she began?
Yes.
Cool. I do that all the time. Look at this, I made it. I'm gonna burn it.
Now I'm gonna burn this whole thing to the ground. Maybe that's what she really likes. That's what she gets off on, is burning it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that's everything that happened last time. It was a lot of it was an information dump last session. That's what it was.
That was a lot of information.
Yeah,
We rolled
on
really
the
good.
on the fights and stuff. The recaps are like fought a dragon. The last one's like the recaps multiple bullet points. So anyway,
Cool.
That's where we are. Half of you are at Ivia's mansion. The other half are at the tower. You can all have your long rest. You were last time as well, level 11, but now you get those benefits after having a long rest. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go find Merton, and I think Test Tuzmo came with us, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because okay, so I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna ask them, "Are you guys ready to go back to the mansion?" And I can't chance teleporting us to any of the major cities. at the trying to teleport us to any of the major cities. So, are you guys ready to go back to Ivia's mansion and meet up with the rest of the crew? We're gonna leave all of the magic items here, though.
Yep, Merton's ready.
Yep.
What did I get from? They're just the gloves, right?
I don't remember. I think so.
So yeah, I'll leave those behind.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we don't know what's going on with Graven and all that happening there. We just know that we don't know what's going on. So all we know is
How'd I-
the stuff.
I thought I sent a message to one of you guys though.
I
If
don't-
not, I will
I
do
think
that.
You, were,
You did.
I
It was
think you
very
were,
brief.
Yeah, I think you were
Mhm.
going to. You sent a message to me, but you didn't really say much about what was going on. You just was like, "Hey, we're all good here." That's pretty much.
But yeah, I think you.
Everything's all good.
I think you have the spell slots and or sorcery points to make a spell slot to cast a message before the long rest if you want to.
I'll send this to Mouse. I'll be like, "Hey, Mouse, we're all good," and that'll be it. No, I'm just kidding.
That'll be it.
That'll be it.
Took care
No, I didn't mean that. No, these don't count. Gosh dang it!
I'd,
This,
end.
I'd respond with, "Yeah, I got that already."
hey, Mouse. Graven's friendly. We all good. Return when ready. And safely bring the goods. Miss you a lot. says Tuzmo as well. Merton, maybe the most.
Maybe the is all you got out.
Alright, sounds
Maybe
good.
not.
Maybe the I'm very much miscounted.
So yeah, you can send back a response if you would like to, Mouse.
I will say. All right, we should be arriving soon. We'll bring back everything except for. Hold on, I gotta find it.
The artifact, I'm guessing, is what you're.
Yeah, Cogrid's artifact. That's what I'm gonna say.
Good idea. I say that to the universe.
Oh yeah, you also, I forgot to mention in the recap that you did make a couple calls to your brother.
Oh, that's right.
And he was like, "Yeah, we're investigating it. I've got friends and a purpose, but I'll take your warning to heart." Is essentially what happened there.
And then I was like, "You're an idiot."
I've got friends with a purpose, but I'm burning the system.
I'm burning the system to the ground.
Okay, so then you get your long rest, and then you can do whatever.
All right, so after we take a long rest, that's when I would ask them, "Hey, you guys ready to go back?" And Merton's like, "Yeah," and I'll be like, "Okay." They sent me a message saying they want us to bring back the magical items. That it's okay. So we're gonna leave the artifact here. I just don't. He didn't say what to bring back, but I don't feel like we should bring that back just yet.
Good idea.
And then I guess we'll go ahead and head to the circle, and I'll go ahead and start making the teleport circle.
Okay.
Head back.
Poof! You're at Ivia's mansion.
That poofing.
You walk in and see all the people there. They're like just relaxing and eating.
I'm gonna go.
Graven does
the first
notice you
thing-
and nod. Paraphane runs
Yeah.
up to you and is like, "Mouse, you're okay."
Hey, I was gonna look for you. I have something for you. And as he runs up to me, I will pull out the white dragon scale that I collected for him because I brought him a green dragon scale already. So now I'll bring him a white dragon scale from an ancient white dragon. So I'll pull that out of my bag and hand it to him. I say, "I got you this. Keep for your souvenirs."
That's great. He just takes it and inspects it. He's super into it.
And but I need to catch up with my my party here. I need to find out stuff that I missed while we were going. But we'll catch up later. And then
Okay,
I'm
Mouse.
going to and then I'm gonna go with probably Merton and we're gonna go try to find Jason and everyone. Find out what exactly we missed.
Okay.
Missed one night of sleep.
It was a lot.
Two nights.
One.
Apparently, Apparently, a lot has happened during that night we missed, though.
I've been.
Actually, it was 2 nights, right? We took 36 hours
Yep.
of rest or whatever, so it was like 2 nights that we've been gone.
Oh yeah, and also Saturn was working on a clockwork spell enhancement device during that time as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't know if I said, but I'm gonna take all those receipts and I put them in a neat pile and put them in my bag that we found for Tash.
Okay.
I brought them with me.
All right.
I spent the entire 36 hours gambling with the Dark Brotherhood.
Do you want to do
And-
that?
And giving out fortunes with tarot
Okay.
cards.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll.
Just
for the
roll.
winnings.
Roll. How much do you want to wager? Let me ask that.
Okay.
Can I
wanna do
can
all-
I use my mind link to help Jace cheat the entire time?
You can certainly try.
I will. I'm gonna try that. I will also, if I can get away with it, I will use minor illusion to help his tarot readings be more captivating.
Well, actually, wait. Let me ask you this: are you doing that, or are you working on the thing?
I'll be working on the thing.
Okay.
Man, your advantage gone. And
That's great. That's awesome. That's also fair. I could use prestidigitation while I'm doing tarot readings to make it a little cooler.
Sure.
a little jazzier.
Yeah, just like
Make his tarot cards glow.
yeah, exactly. Like deck of many things stuff. Where it's like
That's like a little jazz.
yeah, how about that? Well, like
That's how you do it. Have you ever heard any of the stuff about like old timey, that kind of stuff?
Uh-uh.
How they would do it to
No.
just kind of sell the effect. Like they would always have some behind the scenes, like
Oh, really?
shaking curtains or whatever. To,
Yeah,
to
oh,
kind of
yeah, yeah,
enhance
yeah.
the effect. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. To scam people. To scam stupid people. Yeah. Incredible.
So how much
No,
money?
less
Such
than-
salesmen.
let's do 36 hours. With this crew. How much money does this crew have?
He's like 250 plat.
I mean,
That's
depending
what
on
I
who
did.
you're talking to, they're setting up games for themselves to pass the time. So
We'll say 25 gold.
okay.
We'll show up 25 gold.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. Well, just roll a d20 and a d6 for me.
Hanamanima. Hanamamau.
Okay, and then roll a d. We'll call it a d. Well, just do a d20, and then 11 and higher means you're up 8 gold, and 10 or lower means you're down 8 gold. If it's a nat 1 or nat 20, it doubles.
Hey,
Hey, up 8 gold. There you go.
what's up? 8 gold. I'm gonna add 7, and I'll give 1 gold to whoever the sauciest looking mamacita is in the crew.
What do you say when you give her the gold?
I'm gold.
Gold.
Gold, think I'm cool.
I'm so cool.
I'll say. Hey babe, we just killed the dragon. No big deal. Here, take a little bit of the action. And I'll just like flick it at her.
Hits her in the head.
Doink.
Give me a dexterity check, real quick. Just to see.
I'm just picturing Kenny Powers. He's found it down.
13. Okay, so it's not like in her palm. She has to reach for it. Give me with that statement, give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Alright. +9, whatever this is. 21.
Okay, so she catches it, looks at you, kind of like up from the she looks through her brow at you, and just gives you a slight smirk and pockets it and leaves the room.
And then I'll be like, Wesley, make sure she has my key.
Yes, sir.
The key to my room.
Understood, sir.
Nice. And then I'll tell Vonic or whoever's there, like, don't tell Merton's daughter. We're not official yet or anything. I just don't want this to
I'm gonna mind link with Jason saying, I'm telling everyone.
No, you bastard.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
My life is ruined.
No, Wesley, stop her.
Take that key back, Wesley.
There is no knock at your door that evening.
Right.
All right. So you guys are met back up, exchanged information. What are you doing?
So as we meet back up, make sure we meet up like in our own private area, like where there's not a lot of the other people.
Yeah,
The
you have
East Wing.
rooms.
Yeah. Anyways, as we get everybody together, I'm gonna pull out the notes that I found, or basically the invoices that I found. I said I don't know if this is anything important, but it looks like it might be. When I was searching the tower, I found these notes of Tassarin's that he was making magic items for something called the Aftermath. No, there's no trace of these magic items in or what they were, but he definitely was making something. And I'll just pull out the invoices and show everyone.
Yeah, and last time I think I said you figured out because it was like maybe 3 or 4 things that you found, and one of them because it doesn't say what they do, but it like based on you made an Arcana check I think, and based on the schools of magic that because it mentions the schools in each one of them, you figured out that one of them was probably the anti-magic field thing, and the rest of them sort of had a more either conjuration or abjuration feel to them.
Yeah, and I'll just say this looks like it might be real because of definitely we found a box made by him. We knew that, the anti-magic box. So based on the information that I have here, it looks like this might have something to do with what's going on with the Aegis. Oh, and the Aegis is off limits to us. I still can't teleport there. So going from the tower to any of the major cities is going to be out.
And Mouse, did you find out the name of the group?
We did not.
That
The
like
only
Tassarin was making the.
Yeah, he said
no,
it.
he just he said he was for an event called the Aftermath. He didn't say it was a group.
Oh, okay.
Something called the Aftermath. It could be a group, could be a time. I don't know what it's referring to.
Why would Tassarin be against the Aegis?
You know, I've been with him since I was young, and this is all new to me. I'm finding this out as we go. He was always good to me. He trained me in everything I know, magic, and he always took me to the Aegis. I don't know if it was a front now or what, but it's a big
There was
surprise
no
to me.
hints to anything. It was a surprise.
He was a very private person as it was, so he never shared with me what he was doing or where he was going. It was
Does
all
he-
about training me.
Is there anything in his study that you found?
I have his notes, but his notes don't mention his. I've read through his notebook that I found, and I haven't found anything about any of this in his notebook. Right? The one we found in his study.
Yeah, he didn't say there was nothing in his notebooks about the Aftermath.
Because I carry his notebook around just in case there's information that I need it. But yeah, there's nothing. I found his notebook, like his private journal notebook, but there's nothing in here regarding that.
Could he have coded it in some way?
I don't know.
Is there any sort of spell that could hide true meaning?
I'll cast detect magic just to see if there's anything magical about the notebook or whatever.
All right, I'll pull out his private notebook that I took from his that I've been carrying around. I'll lay it out and I said, "Here's his notes." I look through it occasionally. Sometimes I find information magic lore in here, but here it is, and I'll put it on the table, and you can cast detect magic.
I cast detect magic.
Yeah, it's his personal journal. Yeah, there's nothing. It does not. You do not detect anything on the journal.
And I'll be like, hey, anyone's felt welcome to read through this. I mean, that's
If you don't mind, I'll take a look.
Yeah. I'll just leave it on the table there. Like anybody can look through it, page through it.
Pastron was
nothing-
able to enhance these objects with.
That was his specialty.
Are you able
Creating
to do
objects.
that?
I never got trained in anything like that. He kept me out of his workshop. Matter of fact, you guys were there when I got into the workshop for the very first time. We had to take down a prismatic door.
Is there any
Get
way I could go in there and
Yeah, you've been
See
in the
about-
workshop. You've been in the workshop. That's where we teleport to the
Ah.
to the planes or whatever. To the next.
is it alright if I look around, maybe see if I can learn a few things about enhancing?
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome to. You're welcome to anything in the tower. It's all open whenever we go back there.
Isn't
I'm
he the one
gonna-
we found in the Feywild?
Do what?
Isn't he one we found in the Feywild?
Yeah, he's the one that
Yeah.
we found his corpse burned.
Yeah.
And I will say, Mouse, that you do have some experience enchanting objects. That amulet
Oh, I
that
did
you wear.
create. I have a little experience based on. I just used his notes, but I don't. I mean, I'm not like an expert like he was. I can dabble a little bit. Let's put it
I
that
have-
way.
I have a concept of something. We can talk about it later, but maybe I get you to look at it if you don't mind at some point.
You know, and you would know. I mean, everybody would know. Mouse is like always helpful. He's always ready to jump at something. But I'll be like, yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm always happy to try to learn something new too, as well.
Well, I'll give him my notes with everything. I want to make a weapon to enchant, to enhance my Eldritch Blast. But here's my notes on it. Let me know what you think.
All right, let me have the night to study these.
And I'm gonna take this notebook and see if I can figure anything out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll take his schematic plans that he's coming up with, and I'll study them the evening or whatever.
Okay, go ahead and make me a Arcana. Well, are you staying there for the evening? Is that what's happening?
I mean, if we're done, I don't think I have anything else to do here the day, and I don't know if anybody else was going to before we hit the night.
I guess we should figure out what we want to do next. Like I guess we could just do some research time or whatever, but
I'll go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
For now, I am gonna cast Comprehend Languages and go over this book for the next hour.
Okay.
I want to comb through it, see if there's
as he-
anything in there that might.
As he takes the book, I'll say, remember, he was Elvish. Well, so he knows that he was an Elven.
I do speak Elvish anyway, but I
Okay.
speak Elvish, Sylvan, Quarry, and Abyssal.
Okay.
But I will cast Comprehend Languages for an hour in case there is anything that I don't speak.
Okay. And are you guys going to stay at the mansion, or are you guys headed towards the city?
I think we'll probably spend one more night here at least, right?
you can get your spell slot back or whatever.
Because
Yeah.
we're still debating where we're going.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah.
the
would need
Arcana
my
of
stuff for that.
23. You weren't 100% sure, but you have an idea on how to start on this. You're going to need. You don't know everything about Eldritch Blast, so you'll need him to basically cast that a few times for you while you monitor it and stuff. But you've got an idea of how to make it work. And Saturn, go ahead and make, we'll call it an investigation check for me.
I'm not good at this. Natural 20. Boom!
Dude.
Jeez. Okay.
Crap.
You are
Yeah.
reading through the journal, and so it seems just like a regular personal journal, but there are a few pages that seem, how do I put this? They seem well, odd. I guess would be a way to put it. They're not like most of the pages are like personal journal entries, and there's a few pages that like I guess that sort of seems like something he would write about based on the rest of the stuff, but it seems a little weird. And with a natural 20, the closer you look into it, there is a different, almost like a different kind of ink that is being used on these pages.
I'll come back to the group after I notice this. Mouse, take a look at these. You notice anything different
Okay,
in this?
I'll look at it, and you want me to make a roll or something to see if I notice?
If he's pointing it out to you, then you
He's
don't
pointing
need to
it
make a roll.
out, but
so
yeah. I'll say that is strange. I've read through this several times, but I never took note of that.
yeah,
before.
and with you reading through it, you weren't like, you never were like reading through it as a detective before. You've been reading through it as almost like a son. So
Or
until he
looking for
points these things
specific
out, you're like,
information.
yeah, that is a little odd. And then he shows you that it looks like a different kind of ink. And it dawns on you that probably is like an illusory script. Unfortunately, there's no real way for you to read it, what the actual meaning would be.
Yeah, I would pass that information along and not even know. I don't have any way of deciphering this, though. But I have a feeling that's what it is.
You think
Kind
you
of-
could? Do you think there's any way to figure it out, decipher it?
I
I
would
mean, this
guess
could hold a key to a lot of information for us. I think.
we would need to find someone has those kind of spells to be able to decipher that. Would I
Anyone
know
who
what
is
spell we need?
anyone who is proficient in Arcana, that you're telling, can make an Arcana check about that.
Okay.
Nope, not this time.
You already burned your nat 20.
Vonic doesn't know either.
Ooh.
Including you, Ray. You can roll an Arcana check for it.
Oh, okay.
I guess I have advantage. I could roll advantage, right? Nope,
Yeah.
never mind.
If you have advantage.
No, I do have advantage, but it's only for... Well, yeah.
I rolled
Yeah,
23.
okay, that would count. I do have advantage. Where's that 20 I used that rolled a 1?
Okay,
I rolled
so
another 1.
all right, you did. There's no way. Well, how would you know?
I really don't know.
Vonic looked at the paper and went, ugh.
That is
I
paper.
went, no.
He's like,
Hand it
reading.
Mouse, you would know that illusory script is typically, once dispelled, both the original script and the illusion both disappear. So while you think it might be possible, but it would be someone much more trained than you.
Yeah,
It would have
so
to.
I'd
It would have to look into that, or you could take, over the course of a month, you could study and try to figure that out, or figure out a way to do that.
I would pass that information along to everybody what I know of illusionary that word.
Illusory script.
Yes, that's it.
Illusory
There may be no way to dispel the magic, to reveal what it actually says.
Oh yeah, like I said, you would know that if illusory script is dispelled, the original script and the illusion both disappear.
I have dispel magic, but I don't know. He was a pretty powerful wizard. I don't know how high of a spell I would have to. I don't know how high. I don't know that I'd be strong enough to dispel it.
But wouldn't you lose
Yeah,
both
we'd
if you
lose.
did?
Do what? Say that again.
Yeah, you would lose the original message if you dispelled it without.
Yeah.
I mean, I would allow you to, if you wanted to, try to spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to do it, or if you find someone who knows more than you, they might be able to.
You know
they
what?
might have a way to do it.
I'll just say to the group, I say, has anybody met anybody that's very knowledgeable that might be able to cast strong magic in this party?
To the library.
I noticed.
Library!
I
Might-
know. I know
Well-
somebody out of character, but I've never met this person in person. Who I think.
Never met this person in person. I understand.
My character hasn't met him. But
The library.
All things can be
Since-
found in the library.
What?
Yeah. What about what's his name at the library? Like
Yeah.
actually.
Talk to what's his name? The bad guy.
I'll be like,
the bad guy.
Guy we
Also-
don't like.
also somebody it has to be somebody we trust to see this information too.
I could talk to my dad, but I don't know how much information he'd be able to give us. He is a strong caster, but I don't know if he knows anything about this.
I mean, maybe Saluna could also look at it. We'd have to go to the other.
I think she's got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're just gonna
Hey,
get, we're gonna we're gonna skip
Uh.
over everything and go straight to the god herself. Okay.
You would know. Oh man. What about
She's not really the god of magic. She may not.
Traylor? Traylor was his name at the library, and he's been nothing but cool to us.
Why don't you just send him a message?
Yeah. Like that guy just strikes me as like a good dude. You know what I mean?
So we. So if do you say that out loud? Do I hear you say that?
Yeah.
Taylor? I'd be like, do you trust him? I've not met him. I know you guys have talked to him, but do you trust him to find out information that we don't even know what it says yet?
I mean, I told him about some like not so acceptable social topics, if you know what I mean. You know.
Okay.
Um,
I trust you if you trust him.
I feel like
Maybe
he's an
just-
good.
We could just ask him if he knows how. We don't have to take it to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like we found some illusory script, and we're afraid we're gonna burn the book if we try and dispel it. So yeah, let's go. Let's send him a little message here, huh?
So we can't go there, right? Mouse, you can't get us there.
I cannot teleport us to the city. I didn't try using the actual teleport pad in one of the Aegis facilities, but I can't use the public one. Best way I can say it. I can't use the public elevator, guys, but maybe the private one.
You got keys to the goods.
Yeah, let's here. I'm gonna shoot a message.
Okay.
Traylor. Alright, here we go. Casting spell. Traylor. Jace here. We found illusory script. How do we dispel without burning the book itself? Hope you're doing good. Hugs and kisses. Say hey to Mava.
Say hey.
Did you count without as a 2-word or
I
a
did
1
not.
word?
That is one word.
Okay. Well. Hugs, kisses, say hey, Mava.
You get back a message and he says, "It's possible, but it's difficult. What has happened to my thing? Hold on.
Oh, I thought he was saying that. I was like,
Oh, David's here. That's what's happened.
what has happened to my thing?
That would be pretty awesome, though.
My thing.
What has happened to my thing?
Message him back. You gotta find out what happened.
You gotta find out what happened to that thing, dude. Can't leave us hanging like that.
That's what happens when you get sidetracked in the middle of a sending message.
Yeah.
Just a minute. I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, you get back a message that said it's difficult, but it can be done. It's a little easier if you have something from the person who cast the spell.
We have lots.
Hello, David.
Tower
How's it going?
things. Hey, David.
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 He doesn't even have his headset in or nothing,
Yeah.
dude.
Once he turns his camera on, then the pictures will line up properly. But until then,
Once he turns his camera on, puts his headset on, we'll welcome him again.
He got
We'll
a
say
Steam
hello.
Dock, so he's got a monitor and a keyboard. He's got the whole thing now.
Ooh.
See that fancy new OLED Steam Deck? Oh, pretty sick. Might have to give me one of them.
I would relay that back to the crew. And I would say, if we want more from him, I am not sending a message back. We're gonna flip it to Takria.
Why? That seems
Because
like a long
he
way to
was
go just
very-
to get one answer.
Yeah, well, he was very, cryptic, and it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. And
Plus, we got to shop for chalk anyways.
You just want to see Traylor again.
I love seeing Traylor.
It's a
a
long
level
way
3,
to go
right?
for a library.
Yep.
It's the biggest library.
Merton loves libraries.
I'll send him another message if we have to. But he just said something from the person would help, but I don't know what that means. Like he wasn't exactly forthcoming about like
You
just
send one
anything.
more message, and if he's still cryptic, we
Yeah.
test that back door.
I'll be like, something from the person. You have his notebook right there. That's his.
Yeah.
Why don't we ask Wilbur Jeeves, whatever this guy's name is? And
I actually,
the
I also
Manson
say,
guy.
I also say,
He
I
knows
also have his,
everything.
I
And
also
he
have
worked
his,
for a wizard. Sorry.
I also have his spell book. I have his spell book. It's blank because somebody, minted it.
It was burnt before.
We went from a chance to
Fine. I'll cast Firebolt and reburn the
burn
book.
it again.
There you go.
Burn it. Be careful.
we
Burn
found
it
it.
exactly as it was.
I
think
holler out.
remember There's a little chart on that
I
side.
can't remember his name. The butler.
Wesley.
Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley. Yes, sir.
Wesley,
Shut
I'm
up,
looking around.
He appears right beside you. Yes, sir.
I thought, look at that book. What's that say? Show him the book.
He reads the book.
I don't know if anyone hands him the book, but tell him what the problem is. He'll fix this.
So Wesley, Mouse, you tell him.
Well, Wesley.
Wesley's just standing there patiently.
Wesley, there's illusory script on this book. Do you
Go
know
back
how
to
to get
gambling.
rid of it without destroying what was intended to be there?
I'm afraid not, sir. That's beyond my capability. Master Ivia might have known.
Can anybody communicate with the dead?
I could do a seance.
I mean, we do know where she is.
I do not have anything to speak with dead. I intentionally did not want that spell because I watched that movie and I just didn't want that to happen.
What?
The Dungeons
Like
and Dragons.
the
movie.
Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one that
no,
just came out. But
I don't mess with the dead, man. Like I guess I could bring him back to life, I guess, but not
Yeah,
right
that
now.
might be an option.
Wait, how long's she been dead? Yeah, we could do that.
A long time. Very long time.
The
a long time.
best I can do is 10 minutes.
certainly longer than 10 minutes.
If I tried real hard. Here, okay, I'm gonna.
Could you push it to 11? If we see an improvement, that means we can get there.
I will send a message back to Traylor.
Okay.
Did you say hey to Mava? Also, what do you mean if we have something from the person?
You got 7 left if you want them.
Save your words. If you need to. No. If you need
They
to.
stack and roll over.
Save your words
pushing it.
if you need to.
Save your words. Forget about Mava. Lol.
You get back, getting some very mixed signals.
Are you drunk or high? Is that what the issue is?
He then goes on to say, a personal effect helps some, a piece of the person helps more.
Could we get a piece of the person? We buried
Yeah,
him.
Mouse. Where's the corpse of your dad
No,
guy?
I pull you over here. You
Yeah,
don't
what's
tell
up?
him that we're gonna get that. We'll just go
Alright.
get it.
Do you remember where it is?
The Feywild.
We can. Oh, I hear a tiny mouse voice in my head. The Feywild. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
What's in the
we
Feywild?
gotta go there anyways.
Isn't the body in the Feywild?
No, you brought it back and
I
buried it
think so.
outside
I
the
thought it
tower.
was- Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
I
that's
thought.
right.
We did bring
The
it back. Yeah, that's
tower.
right. We did bring it. We did. I forgot we brought it back. That was a long time ago.
He just Bonnet comes back in with his head.
Yeah, I go,
He's
I'll be
like-
right back. I'm gonna go get a piece of this thing, and it just take the biggest one. Like here it is. I got it.
So it's at the tower, buried outside in the
Sweet.
forest.
But we
All
don't
right,
need
let's-
Mouse to tell us that because we remembered it without anybody else's help. So
I mean, you were there, so some of you even helped dig the grave.
Yeah.
I thought
Bonnet, I think
Mulder-
it was you who did it.
Yeah, I think we mold earthed it, but you know.
I know it's been like a whole month of in-game time. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been a few months.
Been a
A
lot
few
longer out of game
Is that that
time.
long? Yeah. I don't think we don't need Mouse's permission.
Why not? Why not?
He's gonna say no. Nobody
You
wants
think
his family
so?
to be dug up.
Say
I mean,
no.
step family. It's not like real.
I don't know if Mouse has attachments like feels that
Yeah,
way.
dude. Mouse is a wizard,
Oh, you
man.
think
Those
he's got
guys
cold
don't have
feelings?
hearts.
Is this? Am I like not with you guys? You're having this conversation.
No, it's
right
right
there
in front of
in the
you.
room.
You're standing right there.
I'm doing this out in the open. I'm like, that psycho feelings for his dad.
Why do you
I was
think we talk about him in the third person when he's right next to us?
As far as I know, I was still in the same room with you guys, but you know.
Oh man.
We're just dragging you in here. All right, fine. You can tell him if you want, but I could just go out. We could just go. We got to go back to the tower. You know, we always got to go back to the tower.
I think we're
Mouse.
gonna need Mouse's help anyway to dispel this thing. So
No, we got
How-
that better guy.
I don't know.
We got the better guy. How do you feel about disturbing the dead?
Be like, what do you mean?
Let's not beat around the bush. We're gonna dig up your dead dad and take a piece of him so that we can maybe get this thing read. I don't want to like do this thing where we dance around the issue.
So I'll just be.
Well-
So we need a piece of his
Answer.
corpse to be able to read this book.
Yeah.
I'm asking, like, is this what we're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
That was the answer we
Well-
received.
Specifically, his eyes.
In the quest for knowledge, and there's stuff that I'm finding out about him that I don't know. So I'm not opposed
Without
to
him
it.
even knowing about him, it turns out I was wrong about you. He's all good for digging up his dad. Sweet.
Told
just-
you, man. These wizards.
Did Trailer happen to mention what spell to use?
Gas sending again. I think it's weird. You keep dodging the question about Mava. Also, what spell do we use? Thanks. You're cool.
Thank you. Cool.
No pressure on Mava. Cutie. Cutie pie.
Does he say this out loud while he's talking, while he's sending the message?
Unless he
He's like
casts it
standing
as a
alone-
subtle spell, yes.
He's like standing in the middle room going, cutie pie. You know?
Yeah.
And we're all just standing around him going, What the hell is he even talking
I just
about?
want to be counting, and whenever he says pie manure, you didn't get the pie part in there.
Dang it. Whatever. It's not as cutie. Weird.
You get a message back. It says, let's just say it's not a spell known by many, if anyone else.
Not a spell known by many, if anyone else.
Yep.
Like, as opposed to him?
Yep.
Well, we gotta go to Takri anyway, guys. Gosh dang it. Alright, also...
Can you guys met Cindy one more time? Just say, hey,
Was it 19?
thanks for a whole lot of
No,
nothing.
21. 21 and a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, dang, wild magic rolls, I gotta roll. Yeah, sending
It's,
multiple times.
it's yeah, this is another one that was like would have been better in combat, but for the next minute, one creature of your choice gets a -2 penalty to its AC, attack rolls, and damage rolls.
One creature of my choice.
Yep.
Who are the chick that like turned me down? That didn't come to my room?
Well, I'm assuming
Be like-
that you guys are not in the same room as anyone else right now as you're talking about this. You
Oh, do I
can
have
be.
to see them?
He'd be like, "Hey, Wesley,
Yeah.
you."
Wesley, yes, sir. Oh, dear.
I want to try
sir.
this. Don't worry, it'll go away in a minute, probably. Alright, I will cast Sending. No, wait, no. We don't need to. Sorry. Unless, do we? Sorry.
Unless, do we?
Do we? No.
So, we take another nap and then go head out in the morning.
We're gonna be
Yeah, 'cause
hoofing
this,
it.
Well,
this is all a part of our like research day, right?
Yeah.
yeah, this is the research and planning phase. I
Cool.
was gonna say we need to dig up that body before we leave, but we're not at the right place yet.
Plus, can we get back from the tower? Or are you like all out of teleportation chalk?
I'm gonna go help David. He's having
I
troubles.
am.
Okay.
I am out of teleportation, Chuck. We're having to hoof it.
Okay.
The first thing we get when we get to a city is supplies, because I need spell components as well.
Yeah, I'm low on everything. Luckily, Merton found this chalk in the tower. That's the only reason we're here.
He just happened to have one random piece of chalk behind a drawer.
So we go to Takria, we ask Traylor, we buy some chalk, we dig up a body. We gotta figure out a way to get from the tower to Takria, huh? Maybe Traylor has like a secret teleportation circle that we could borrow.
I would
Well,
need.
aren't we
to-
near a town?
Yeah, I mean, I would need to be able to, draw it and know it in order to use it.
Because
So we're
your
hoofing it.
your dad's but his dad's body is at the tower. And don't we
can-
need a body part?
We can't
We do.
teleport to. We can't just teleport to the tower without a way out of the tower.
Right.
What?
So I'm
Why
saying
not? The way out of the tower is the front door.
We don't know. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely got the front door. We don't know where I don't know where the tower is in all my life that I've been there.
Well, it sounds like an interesting thing to solve, doesn't it? We're gonna
Could
have to
be.
walk somewhere. We're gonna have to walk from here to somewhere to get some chalk, or we're gonna have to walk from
I
the
guess,
tower somewhere
If we,
to get
what's
us
the
to another place.
what's the closest major city that we would know that would have a magic shop that sells that kind of stuff?
From where you are right now, it's
Where-
probably Takria. That's where you walked from Takria to get to here.
Sounds like we're going back to Takria.
I think we just make the journey on foot back to Takuya. That's my suggestion.
Right. I agree. I just once we get there, we get you chalk. We got to get your dad's body somehow.
I'll get a bunch of chalk.
We all also need to upgrade our licenses so we can carry.
That is true.
About that, I don't know how the Aegis is right now. It's
They'll be through.
we have to get licensed at the Aegis, right? Not like at the magic shop.
Yep.
Okay. I thought that's what I understood.
Do we get our stuff back? Can I grab my mouse? Can I? This
Yeah.
thing?
When we were all alone, I would hand everybody back their magical items.
Ah,
For
cool.
sure. As soon as we got in a room without everybody, would be the main reason I did that. I wanted
Juicy. I will.
Actually,
I would keep these items on the download till we leave here, though.
I would say that you can get licenses at the officially licensed magic shops, the ones that the Aegis basically runs, but there is a surcharge.
Interesting. Capitalism.
It's amazing how that works.
How much would it be to get like the big shebang license?
Let's
we don't have to worry.
see.
2,000 gold.
Okay, the most expensive license is 1,000 gold if you get it straight from the Aegis. The one that lets you have up to level 7 spells and legendary magic items is 200 gold straight from the Aegis. You weren't sure what the surcharge is from the magic shops. Let's say those of you who went to the Aegis, that would be Mouse and Jace, are aware that the purveyor of the magic shop can charge a surcharge of their choice.
The freak.
What's the
why no one
difference?
does
Do we know what the difference is between the 200 gold one or 300 gold one and the 1,000 gold one?
The 200 gold one is level 7 spells and legendary magic items in cities, and the 1,000 gold one is just unlimited.
That would get us up to level 9 if we ever got there.
It's unlimited. Also, use
Which-
warlock spells.
I don't know about that one. But I've told you guys a couple times before that this campaign probably tops out around, what did I say? It was
14? 15?
yeah, like
20?
around between 13 and
21?
15.
22?
For what?
The top level of this campaign.
Oh, okay.
So level, like, I don't think you're going to get high enough for level 8 spells. I think level 7 is where it's going to top out.
You're gonna homebrew level 24.
Yes.
24. Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
so we're gonna rest the night, right?
Yeah.
So you
let's do
might hit level 8 spells, but maybe not.
But as long as we're not casting them in the city, we're good, anyways.
Yep.
That's so.
it.
$200.
Final night with the Dark Brotherhood. I'll offer individualized and very specific tarot readings by name. By like, yeah.
Okay, you get a couple of people that were playing cards with you the night before that are have sort of become friendly with you, that are willing to do that. The woman you flipped a coin to has been keeping an eye on you from the corner.
Heck yeah, she has, dude.
Wrong eye.
Stay away from that guy.
This night I would try to. I'm gonna get Wesley to give me another one of those weapons, like those designs that I can't take with me.
Okay.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna take it to Mouse.
Okay.
Mouse, take a look at this.
Okay.
You can hear me twice.
Yeah,
I'll
David's
look at-
Good.
going to his
Dave.
speakers.
I will look at his
Go
thing.
back in there.
Tell you what, these kids today.
Did he try unplugging it? Oh my god, it's like a voice jammer.
Yeah, dude. I just muted it. I can't when that happens. It's like I'll tell whoever I'm talking to on the other phone, like, hang up, call me back.
Yeah, go ahead and make me
So, anyways, he shows me that. I'm gonna look at it and I'll be like, okay. And with that, and I'm going to study this through the night. Did you take it to me in the night, right? Before
I'll take it.
Okay.
to
Oh
you
yeah, we already
today.
did an Arcana roll for that.
you
So
did the Arcana check, I rolled a 23. And then I will. I'll let you know in the morning what I come up with.
Gotcha.
Give me time to study here, and then I will spend the rest of the evening kind of like just trying to put together some plans that what I know so far.
Okay.
Isn't much.
okie dokie. Yeah, you can. I mean, like I said, you're gonna need you figure that you'll probably need Saturn to go into the danger room with you and just like cast Eldritch Blast a few times so you can get a feel for it.
Or
But like I
or
said,
while
you've
we're
got
traveling.
but you've got an idea about
Any
how to
sort
go
of
about
guinea
it.
pig needed, I will be right there.
Okay.
Whatever he needs
So-
me to do.
I will like scribble down some notes, like with stuff that basically what I know, what I come up with, and what I know so far. I'll scribble that down onto his, design plans, so I can add my notes to his notes, and I'll also make a note that need to understand Eldritch Blast more thoroughly.
Okay.
Write that on your page.
Write that on the page, big,
Okay.
and then that'll be it for me tonight.
Alrighty.
I cast Prestidigitation as I look across the room at that one girl.
Okay.
And am I getting like good vibes or bad vibes?
Bad vibes.
You are getting.
You are getting.
Whoa. What is happening?
What is that?
Give me an insight check.
Insight check.
With a 10, you are getting that she is watching you.
I'll do eyebrows. I'll do this.
Can I be heard?
Yes, and your voice is tiny. You give her that, and all she does is she takes a dagger out and puts it on the table and rests on it.
I'll pull my dagger out and put it on the table. Cross my arms.
No innuendo there.
Hold on a second.
I'm thinking. Jason,
What's your passive perception?
Let's see. My passive perception is 17. What the freak?
Okay.
You're in it.
When you look down and grab your dagger, you come back up and put it on the table. She's not there.
Oh, fuck. Can I, like... Let's see. Can I actively look for her?
You start to actively look for her, and you feel the blade of a dagger on your neck. And someone leans in and says, "What are your intentions here?"
I'm gonna cast Misty Step and like Misty Step right behind her. And same thing, like dagger on her neck.
Okay. Let's see.
This is gonna go bad. I just see it happening.
I'm gonna actually we'll do this. Roll me. Okay, 13.
No, that was for my.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
roll me a
Patrick.
d20.
Okay. Guess I'll pick that up again. Join.
Add
Ooh.
your charisma modifier.
Is this an ability check?
Not per se, no. Not for
Okay.
this. Just straight add your charisma
that's
modifier.
So I can't like whatever it is, sorcery point out of this.
Um,
Magical guidance. to re-roll it?
Sure.
Booyah! Yeah, boy! +5, so 24.
So you cast Misty Step to get behind her, and you like in the in between of you apparating, you see her move that dagger that was on your neck and turn it around and come back to where you would be standing. But with the sorcery points spent, you make yourself move just a little bit, and she swings back and gets nothing but air. And you are then standing there with your knife at her neck.
Sick. And I'll be like, the little games we play, huh?
She looks at you. Knife still in her hand, but it's still like lowered. She says, "You still haven't answered my question."
I don't even remember what
She's
your
slow. She asked you what your intentions were here, and as she asked that, she slowly moves her open hand up to attempt to gently push your hand away. Do you allow
And then
that to
I'll
happen?
I'll take her hand, and then I'll do the thing where I like turn her around and like pin her arm behind her back.
Make me an athletics check.
Yeah, dude, let's do this, man. Dude.
Hold on, I gotta find a thing.
Gotta find a thing.
I hope this works because I'm playing my own music for this, and right now it's Lord of the Rings Rohan Riding music, and it's cracking me up that if this works, yeah, yes.
Woo!
So you spin her. It's for a second you think, oh no, this is not gonna work. But then suddenly, you just happen to get it right, and she moves her foot, like slips just a little bit, and you got her arm behind her back, and she looks at you. She says, "Okay, now what?"
And I'll let go, and I'll be like, "You tell me." Just playing games, just having fun. Is she hot?
She is
Ogre.
She is. You can't really see her face too much. She's got a cloak, a hood up on cloak, and a high. It's actually a mask, but it's pulled down to where it looks more like a scarf. She has got a hardened face. She's got very strong cheekbones.
Cool. Yes.
You're a strong, muscular lady.
That's a terrible question. I should have asked that. That's awful.
How terrible of me.
She is.
Listen.
She is human.
I'll just listen. We fought and killed the dragon. We've been through a lot, and in these downtime moments, I just like to have a bit of fun. Forgive me for gambling, but I like to take a chance with everything I do. And I like I let go of her hand and kind of just like give it a squeeze as I let go of it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
Alright, yeah, I'm working.
You have a +10 to persuasion. Dang.
Yeah.
Alright, working. Seems like it.
Nobody's echoing.
Hooray!
Nobody's echoing.
Yeah. What's up,
Can you
dude?
hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear me.
All right, well, boys, time to go. You done for the night? Wrap it up.
Good session, Isaac. See you guys next week.
She says, "I'm always down for a little fun with the people I trust, but I'm not sure I trust you yet."
Can you trust someone you'll probably never see again?
Not knowing what I know about you. And she gives you a coy smile.
And I'll just be like, hell yeah. And I like turn around and be like, back to the drinks and action. I'd be like, Wesley, give her another key. I mean, like at my door, like my room doesn't technically lock or anything. Just give her another key. You know, she'll get it. And I'm just partying for the rest of the night.
All right.
Is there any animals I can mess with?
No.
Yeah. The house is full of them, Testuzmo. Hey, and I bring him some alcohol or whatever.
Let's see. So, okay, Mouse and Saturn are going to be pretty busy all night.
So is Jace, right?
Yes, I'm trying to decide who's going to be like in this main area with all of Graven's people, and who's going to be separate from that. I would imagine Mouse and Saturn are going to be separate because they're working on stuff. What about everyone else?
I missed. Where are we at? What are we doing?
So you're still at Ivia's mansion, taking one extra day before you leave.
Unless there's a need, Martin will be away from everybody.
Okay,
In his room.
that's probably better
Doesn't
for
wants to go
Jace.
outside.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have pulled that move if Merton was around.
So he's sitting right next to you the whole time.
Like, what the?
You look over at one point. Oh God!
Listen, it wasn't anything like serious or whatever. Like, not that I act that way with women. Like, because, gosh, what? Go away. Go. Right, shouldn't you be in bed? All right.
So Testuzo's going to be outside looking for animals. What
Fitting,
about
right?
Vonic?
He's gonna.
Are you hanging out with Saturn and Mouse, or are you in? Are you outside, or are you in with the?
I'm with
The
Saturn.
party.
Yeah.
Saturn and Mouse.
He's
Yeah.
gonna accidentally step outside the barrier and then not be able to find his way back in.
Yeah.
What's the garage door
That would
code?
be incredible.
I mean, that is a possibility. Because none of you actually succeeded except for Saturn. So, yeah, are you going outside the illusion, Testuzmo?
No.
Okay. He looks out there longingly, though.
Do I see any animals that I can pet and touch and all that?
Squirrel goes bouncing by.
You can't catch me. Not many animals up here on this hill.
Dang. Alright then.
And Jace, you're just like oblivious to what's happening around you at this point.
I'm hanging out with the people,
Okay.
you know?
All right. All right.
Like, I guess, I don't know. I feel like I trust these people, having a good time.
That's fine.
Drinking, tarot readings, cards, gambling, hanging out, wooing, Mrs. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't like how you're saying that, Isaac. I don't like that.
So later that night, you do get a knock at your door.
Hell yeah, Dad.
Martin.
It's Burton. What you doing?
It's great.
I
Waiting on.
I answer the door with like a robe. When it's Merton, I'm like, whoa, freak, what the heck are you doing? I will use... No. Hang on, I gotta make sure I even have this. Yeah, I'll use Mage Hand to open it.
All right. Standing behind the door is the woman that you have been chatting with.
Hello, I didn't expect to see you again.
She just looks at you across the threshold. So did you want me to come in?
Do you want to?
I'm here, aren't I?
Guess so. Come on in.
She comes in, sits down at the little desk area that's in the room, and just looks at you. What are you doing?
I was preparing for bed, probably.
Also,
And
have you been drinking all night?
I would say that I have been, but not like completely wasted. Like,
Okay.
I don't think that this is like a huge party, right? But it's just like, hey, it's the guys that are not on watch, you know? What's up, guys?
Got a little buzz going on.
Yeah, a little buzz.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say like preparing for the evening, just like preparing to go to bed, not expecting anything. I will say, actually, no, I'll say this. I was doing a personal tarot reading at the desk. Just like privately for myself.
Mind if I watch?
Absolutely. And maybe you can do more than that after.
She puts down. She reaches into her jacket, puts down like a small glass, pours something into it, takes a drink. Did you want one?
I assume there's alcohol in the room in this place.
I mean, well, actually, no. It's in the. It can be brought to you, but it's not in the room. This isn't conjured. It's the real stuff.
Sure.
She pulls
And,
out a second glass and pours some in there and slides it over to you.
I'll pick it up and
Tops off
toast
her own.
and yeah. And I don't know. I'll take a swig or I'll polish it off, whatever amount she gave me.
Okay. That was quick. Do you want another?
Yeah. Throw him back.
She pours you another. Continue.
And then I'll just finish out the reading that I was doing. Well, actually, would you like one for yourself?
Sure.
And I'll do a tarot reading on the spot for her.
Okay. She drinks another one. She just holds the thing up as to offer you another if you want one. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She pours you another.
And then I'll go back to finishing the one that I was doing for myself. And I'll kind of I'll talk her through how it works, like what these things mean, what you're looking for, how to describe them, things of that nature.
Okay.
And I'll be like, sometimes, you can add a little pizzazz and a little flair to it as well. And I'll just kind of as I'm doing it, cast prestidigitation. And sometimes I'll light up my eyes, and sometimes I'll light up my tattoo. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Just show off.
She gives herself another bit, another shot, and again just offers you again.
Is she really drinking with me on this?
Appears to be.
Yeah, I'll take another.
Okay.
Splashed at this point.
I need you to make 4 Constitution saving throws for me.
Okay, let's go, dude.
Somebody's gonna be good track.
Okay, all these are +9. So 16.
Okay.
24. 18. And then I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos on this one to go advantage. Good thing. 26.
Okay. As she's been sitting here listening to you, she slowly just works into the conversation. So, how did you find this place? And do you find yourself compelled to tell the truth.
Shut up. Like how I like talk to the guy, or like how much of the truth?
She says, she's like, just walk me through how you stumbled upon this place.
Well, we were in the area. Apparently this is where Ivia grew up, and we sought out the only dude that was around for when she could have been around. So we found this elf that's in the local village, a couple hundo years or whatever, and he knew her as like a little girl, and so we like kind of stumbled around here, and luckily Saturn, like the really like good looking dude with like the white hair and like just like chiseled features and whatnot, he frankly stumbled into it. It was pretty wild. Like, you know how you guys came in and it was like, hey, the house isn't there, and then woo, the house is there. That's how he found it.
Ah, that's so interesting. How did you find out this is where she lived, where she grew up?
Libraries. It's everything in libraries.
I will remind you that you are compelled to tell the truth.
Hey, where did we find out about it? I just assumed we found out at the library.
Merton's daughter.
Oh, yeah, so,
But clarify, you're compelled to tell the truth, but you do not have to tell the truth.
That is correct.
Right.
You don't have to say anything. So that is up to you as to how you think this conversation is going. But you can't lie.
Can't lie, but you can give a vague truth that is the truth.
I'll just tell her, listen, a magician can't reveal all of his secrets, and I'll cast Prestidigitation, and all of my tarot cards catch flame.
Dang, that's so sad. All the ones in your bags too.
All of them.
All of them.
But
She
it's a
looks down and
magical
says,
flame.
Ah, what'd you do that for?
And then I'll like snap my fingers again and put it out.
Are they singed? Was that real fire or was that illusion?
No, totally fake fire. Just like,
She says, oh, I see.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. So there.
So you
Check
think
that out.
so you think that Ivia's hoard was just this place, huh?
That's as much as that's where the story goes tonight.
She looks at you. And I'm gonna have her. Is that where the story goes tonight?
As far as Ivia is concerned, as far as you and I are concerned, and then I'll use I'll use Prestidigitation to like a light gale. How do I do this? A light gale will like swoop across, and like I imagine that like this bedroom has one of those like four corner poster like style drapes, and it like swooshes all four of them open or something like that. Eh? But kind of sloppily, like, huh?
She leans over and you feel her hand on your knee. And she says, is that where you want the story to go tonight?
I'll kind of giggle, like drunkenly, and then oh yeah, yeah, this happens. Fade to black. This happens.
What do you
I was gonna
say?
say if it's nah. I was- I'll be like,
You built this up. You finish it.
This is all you.
you brought this
This was
upon
not in
yourself.
my notes.
I will, I'll say, what did she say earlier? I want to repeat it back to her. Whatever she said about trust, or something like that. Or it's like, actually, I'll say I can only trust someone that I probably won't see after today, or something like that. I'll say, yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that again. I'll be like, well, you can only trust someone that you'll never see again, probably. And then I'll like take her hand and like, yeah, I'll take her hand and I'll just kiss her at that point.
As you go to take her hand, she kisses you. And she pulls back and looks at you and she says, "If you want the story to go there, tell me about what you think about Ivia's horde."
I think for a mansion, it's pretty alright.
And you think the mansion is the horde, huh?
I think it's a pretty good one. I'm just rolling because if it's ever low, that's when I pass out. And then I'll be like, honestly, I appreciate actually, hang on. Let's do this. Does inebriated Jace, I probably should ask first. Am I catching what she's like? I feel at this point she's just here for information.
With a 22, she doesn't seem, with a 22, she is there for both. Potentially.
If that's the case, then
if
I
you
will
play
repeat.
your cards right.
If you play your cards right. And am I still compelled to be honest at this point? Probably. Yep. I will then tell her, I'll stand up and I'll be like, thanks for the... I'll just say, yeah, let's do that. I'll stand up and I'll be like, with as much as we've been through, I've learned to make the most of the off time. And I'll just kind of walk over a little bit and I'll be like, thanks for the visit, and I hope you enjoy your time here. And I'll walk out of the room.
You're gonna leave her in your room?
It's your bedroom.
Yeah, all of them are my bedroom, technically.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go for a stroll, and then I'll come back in like an hour or something.
Okay.
What's the weather like,
there.
by the way?
What is the weather like? It is chilly. It is like probably a little bit below freezing, but it's not. It's crisp.
Mansion, like always nice.
Oh yeah, the mansion itself is always nice, but if you go outside or if you look out past the illusion, I guess, then you wouldn't be able to tell that it's a little chilly out there. And it is even the illusion is chillier on the outside of the mansion than it is on the inside. And once you get to the edge, it does have the actual outside temperature, so it's a little chilly.
If that's the case, then I am just gonna go to like the library or whatever, and like hopefully no one's there, and I'll just kind of pop down in front of the fire and ask Wesley to bring me something.
Okay. Something specific?
Yeah, just water. You
Okay.
know, just like
Yes, very good, sir.
And I'll like take a drink from the glass until there's like kind of a little bit of a swig left, and then I'll just pour it over my face. I'll just kind of
Okay.
shake it off,
All right.
and then I'll return to my room.
Okay.
So
She's not there.
everything's still there though in my room. She didn't like
Yeah.
rifle through my crap, did
She
she?
need an investigation check.
Ooh, this is not good. 14.
Everything appears to be as it was.
I will summon Wesley one more time.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Wesley, I'm gonna close my door. Can you make it appear as though there's not a door there?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
I just don't want anybody to come bothering me, so from the hallway, can you make it look as though there's not a door where my door is?
Ah, yes, of course, sir. Did you want me to leave it as a door from the inside, sir?
Yes, please. I'd like to get out if I want.
Very good, sir.
Also, wake up call, like 10 a.m. unless anybody in my party needs me.
Of course, sir.
And I throw myself on my bed and pass out.
All
When
right.
Martin gets up and he sees his door is now a wall, I'm taking my maul to that to make sure he's.
The house ate him! Your wake-up
Then
call
Martin
is...
gonna be wham, wham.
I'm up. Jeez, what?
See part of the wall just open.
And I poke my head in. How do I get one of these?
Gotta talk to Wesley, okay?
Alright. Wesley,
Yes, sir.
you might want that.
Of course, sir. Did you want it after you've gone inside, sir?
Oh, I want to be able to get in there, but you just can't see the knob.
If you can't see the knob, sir, how will you get in, sir?
I'll find it. I'll know where the knob is. Only I can see the knob. Or I'll know where the knob is.
Maybe say a passphrase. Password.
You're not here. Go to bed.
I'm not sure quite how to do that, sir.
Look, you make it look like a wall. You leave the door there. It just looks like a wall.
Yes, sir.
So I can get in. I don't know how this magic stuff works, but you do. And you can make this happen. Because you did it for him.
He was already inside, sir.
Well, he can get out, right?
Yes, the
Well,
door
now-
appears as a door on his side of the wall, sir.
Merton is Ron Swanson from
So-
Parks.
I can see the gears turning in Merton's head.
Maybe
I'll
you put a picture on the wall. I'll turn the picture, and that'll be my door knob. Then I go.
Okay, sir. Very well.
Excellent. I'll be outside.
Wesley,
Very good, sir.
wait,
Yes,
hang
sir.
on. Can you
You
fix
might-
this?
You might want to fix that for him.
Of course, sir. And you look back and it's fixed. It's
Awesome. Going back to sleep.
the door closes. End scene.
Gizmo sees it's a new day. He's gonna go out and look for animals. Before his big quest again.
Okay. Are you going outside the illusion this time?
I guess. I can get back in, right?
You don't know.
Maybe.
You're not sure.
Oh boy.
Also, your camera's frozen. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that.
No, you're
I
supposed to
clicked
say
it and now
you've
it's
been-
just loading.
You've been practicing this. Keeping real still. Talking about moving your mouth.
He's been practicing
Training to be a
being
ventriloquist.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't know. Are you going outside the illusion?
Sure. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go find someone.
Merton's out there.
I need an adult.
I need an adult. What do I do?
Can I
We're
go
gonna test this out
outside?
together. We're gonna test this out together. If I go outside the illusion, if I can get back inside.
Merton's sitting out
Okay.
there on
Who are
the
you
porch.
getting? Merton?
Alright.
Because he's sitting out there.
Sure. I was like, all right, Merton. We're gonna do an experiment. You ready? Have two old guys talking to each other. We're gonna. I'm gonna go outside the wall. We're gonna see outside the illusion. We're gonna see if I can get back in. All right.
Merton just
I don't-
smiles.
If I don't get back in, you're probably like the last person I should trust on this. But I need you to go get a spellcaster who can.
That's not the kind of thing you say to someone who wants you're looking for something from.
I don't think I could trust you with anything because you're garbage. But could you do me a favor?
What are you going out there for?
None of your business.
Pet the animal.
Well, I guess it's none of my business if you get back.
Rough, dude.
I'll keep an eye on you.
All right. I'll go outside the illusion.
You walk
I'll
out
hang
there.
around some animals for a while.
You start looking for animals.
Yep.
Not a whole lot. There's nothing here. You like see some birds in the distance, but there's nothing really on the hill. Really, right here. Yeah. You don't really see anything.
Dang. I'll just hang around there until we go somewhere. Or until someone gets me. I'll be in visible range, though,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah. I mean, you aren't sure where visible range is, but you got a good idea. Like you can't see the mansion, but you know it was here somewhere.
Alright. So no animals to find?
Nothing close. Like I said, just birds in the distance, but there's nothing really up on this hill where the mansion is.
I'll try and feed the birds. I'll try and get the birds' attention.
Okay.
And
How
not
do
scare
you
them.
how do you try to get the birds' attention? They are like you can see them,
Oh,
but like
okay.
they are ways away.
He goes,
Bird
Like,
call.
hey guys,
"Yo, boys, it's me.
Hey,
Your boy, come down
birds!
here.
I'm a turtle.
Birds."
I'm a turtle down here.
It would be
That'll
more funny
be
if
my
you went
day,
down
I
to the
guess.
local pond to like poke your head under the water, come up, do one little bubble, and go back under.
Okay, so you're over there just I don't know what are you doing? Are you jumping around? What are you?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and feed some animals if I can.
Okay, well there's no animals
Well, I'll just
except
sit
birds
outside and
way in the distance.
I'll just watch the birds then.
Okay. So Merton, you're sitting within the illusion, and you see Tetsuzmo sort of walking around, looking around, and then you see him just sort of looks like he's lost for a second.
Can I make
see
a
him-
con save to see if Merton dozes off?
Sure. Set the DC at what do you want to set it at?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a +9, so.
Oh, yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
man. When Merton's awake, he's awake.
So yeah, you see Tetsuzmo sitting there, and you see him for a second, like sort of looks like he's thinking to himself, like he looks back at the
He's out there
birds.
He's out there
He looks
pretending
down.
to feed animals.
Yeah. And you see him look around and it's like and he just sort of plops down and is looking off in the distance.
I'll keep an eye on him. I'm not gonna get up and get him unless he looks like he's leading in.
Okay.
He likes his alone time.
All right.
If I see him coming back, I want to talk to Wesley.
Okay.
So, Wesley,
Yes, sir.
when can you see out there? You see that turtle?
Yes, sir.
When he comes back in, I want you to have a whole bunch of animals in here. Squirrels, butterflies, just bouncing around.
Do you have a list, sir?
No, I'll let you do whatever you want to do.
Okay. So in the blink of an eye, there's like just a menagerie of weird looking animals, like not normal animals.
Whoa,
like-
whoa, go back!
They're like rainbow colored like leave a trail of rainbow as they move, like bunny rabbits and squirrels and stuff. Is that satisfactory, sir?
Yeah, that's good.
Very well, sir.
Merton goes back and sits.
Okay. Some of the animals hop up to you. They're looking up at you.
No, I don't want them on me. I
You got-
flick them off. And just I keep
They
my...
start to gather around you, start thumping them away.
Aw.
No, get away from me.
Okay. Perfect.
I hope we
I'm gonna try
never
and build
leave this
something.
place.
That's what
All right.
I'm try and like build a little birdhouse, maybe. Have some sticks.
There's no
and, like, grass
sticks.
and stuff.
This is just an empty like hillside.
What the heck, man? Why did we pick such a bad spot for our camp?
This super awesome mansion sucks. No animal.
This awesome protected oasis of a mansion.
Terrible.
I like the tower better.
Like
There's
depending on how
animals
far
there.
you want to walk away, you can find some trees, but this is like basically at the top of a rolling hill where you can see the town in the distance, not too far away, but you can see in every direction a decent way.
Alright, you know what? What do I have on me? Real quick, my mouse died, so I can't scroll around.
Mouse died, so your inventory is empty because your mouse died.
Oh no, I got D&D Beyond on my phone, so we'll see.
Wait, what stat do you need? I'll just pull it up on mine.
He's looking to see what materials he has, presumably to build a birdhouse.
Okay, let me get that for you, my guy.
Is anything else going on while he's looking?
No, I'm fully engrossed in whatever's going on
Okay.
right here, so
Oh, yeah.
let's just get this taken care of. What do we got? There. Nope, that's Mouse. I want. There's Tez Tuzmo. He's on a sign still. Alright, Tez Tuzmo, you have
I see what I
chainmail,
got.
javelin, shield, a bedroll.
Might use that torch for something.
Cut up your bedroll, turn it into a bird nest.
I got a torch. I use my torch as a stand. I'll cut the end of it, or I'll sharpen the end of it so I can stick it in the ground. And then maybe I can find something from Wesley or something.
Dang.
Well, I don't know how you're going to talk to Wesley.
Box. Yeah, I'll go back inside and talk to Wesley.
You
See if you can find a box.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh god. I don't know how to roll this dice here. I roll a physical dice. A long
Okay.
time since I rolled a dice. Let's see what I get.
Do you have a dice with you?
I do have dice with me. I got a 17.
You're walking around. It was here somewhere. You're pretty sure. Merton, you see him just wandering around. You don't know for sure if he's like looking for or if he's just doing what he was doing before, but he's just walking around.
Merton's having the time of his life. It's the funniest thing that happened to him. in a
The
long time.
time is life.
Is it wisdom? So it's 19.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know where it is.
Alright, that seems like a... Alright.
You're really screwing me here, man.
All around, it's like Can you guys make it to where I can see the hotel, the mansion?
You're just out there
You
talking to
shouting it
yourself, or are you shouting it?
Both.
So Merton, you see him walking around. Looks like he's talking to himself. Maybe he's talking to those birds. And then he goes, "Can you make it seem where I can see the mansion?" He's looking around.
All right, I'll get up. I'll go over there. Do I know where the boundary is?
Yeah, there's a gate.
Oh, okay. And I'll wave my hand out.
You see a hand waving out of nowhere.
I follow the hand.
Okay.
And do I see the mansion again after I go inside?
If you take his hand, then you can walk inside.
Yeah, I'll grab him and yank him in.
Okay. You come in. You come into a menagerie of rainbow-colored little critters, all running around the front yard area.
Oh boy.
It's the darndest thing. As soon as you walked out, these things just popped up. Oh, and one other thing. This is supposed to be kind of secret, so it's best you not go shouting about. Can you show me the mansion?
Potentially setting up landmarks.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. I'll hang out around these animals. But does one
Okay.
know that these animals are completely faked?
Yeah. They do not look like any real animals you've ever seen before. But they are all gathering around you to snuggle. So it's up to you what you want to do with that information.
I can still feel the animal, right?
Yeah.
Has it feel? I'm struggling with them.
Okay. Just like dozens are all coming around to you. They're all very soft and fluffy.
Come here. Come on.
You know what, I'm fine with this. Even if they're fake, they're still animals to me. To Tesmo.
Okay. All right. So, well, I guess that's as good a
I
place
guess
as
that's
any.
it for the night.
So we'll call it there, and then next time, I guess you guys will potentially, maybe, set out for Takria.
I
Yeah.
was ready for a while, but I was waiting to see what amazing animals.
I want to remember this. I'm worried that I'll forget, but like if we set out next time, like before we leave, I'm gonna ask Wesley, like, "Hey Wesley, I need you to drop something off for me." And I give him. I did a tarot pulling for what I talked to the Pika about,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the cards that I pulled was the Hermit, and I'll give like, "Hey, I need you to drop this off at her door, and I'll put a gold coin with it. Make sure she gets this after we're gone."
Yes, sir.
And we can do that next time. I just want to remember that because I am not
Well, I
going
mean, it's
to.
done now, so it's been done. Unless there's something more you want to do with it. Okay, then that's what we'll call it. So thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week all my stuff works.